Mid-July now, friends, good morning. In the poppied warmth of Avebury, and 10 days ago I walked up here last, and since then the barley, genuflecting then as it was almost willingly, now seems resigned to its fate. It seems tired and dry, and there's a different sound as the wind ripples over it. It's a bristly kind of sound of something dead dry, and I'm no farmer, but of course it can't be long until harvest, and it feels ready to me. What do I know? Seriously, what do I know? But I as a complete layman and amateur, I've watched these crops over the last months. There's wheat on this side with those kind of pelleted, sharp pelleted, hard seed heads, and then the beautiful beardy barley. John Barleycorn has grown a long beard, as the folk song sang, and I notice a different sound. It's a sound I'm noticing that is different today, and bristly, dry sound, and I suspect that very shortly we'll see the combine in these fields. And in fact, our usual field here, as I come into the grassy meadow on the next stage of my regular dog walk, has been mown. This has been shoulder high for months, and we'll walk by it in a minute. And I'm slightly disappointed to see that in a lot of fields this year, the familiar round bales, uncoated, and now have this glossy black plastic. I'm assuming it's plastic rather than something natural. Coating, shrink wrap coating. So the field looks like, yeah, that's very plasticky. Feels like a load of liquorice, all sorts, strewn across the meadow. I'm sure it's easier and better to keep them dry and all the rest of it, but it does seem pity to me that they've got to have a plastic coating. I've not noticed that before in the fields, but as I've driven around the county, I've seen a lot of that lately. Anyway, just checking in really this morning. My first day off for about 3 weeks, and it's been intensely busy, but all sorts of good things happening. The ordination retreat was fabulous last week. I posted from the tower of Salisbury Cathedral. Do have a look at those two little films if you haven't. Oh, that was profound. It was really like the hinge of the whole. I did a series of talks, and it felt like the hinge of the whole retreat for us to go up into that space. Oh, look, here comes a red kite. Just going to pause and show you. Can you see bird? It's quite hard to pick up. He's quite close though, or she is. I don't know if you'll be. I'm even pointing the camera quite. Oh yeah, I think I am. Just in the middle of the screen. Fabulous. Just circling me. Oh look. Nice and close. How gorgeous. If I was a field mouse, which I am not, dear viewers, just now, I would be really in peril. They're such remarkable hunters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the retreat in Salisbury Cathedral roof. Well, it was so helpful for all of us to reflect on our own hidden spaces in the midst of the cathedrals, and then the ordinations on Saturday and Sunday were powerful, memorable occasions. And I was full of love for the church, actually, which isn't a sensation I feel very often. I love people, and I love the Lord, and I love the land, and I kind of do love the church, but I don't always and often actually feel love for the church as a institution, as a body of people. But I really did. There was something in the sunlight at Salisbury Cathedral with the mystic choreography of the processions and the colour and the movement, and everybody, it was like a dance, like a performance offered to God, everybody moving in time with one another and reverence for each other and God. There was something, I was really struck by how beautiful what we call liturgy is, the movement, the rhythm of words and common prayer together. And my heart just filled with love for the church, dear old church, which I needed, actually, I really needed, and I'm thankful for it. Anyway, a day off today, that's great news. I shall wash the car, mow the lawn, and have breakfast with my daughters who are back. Well, my eldest daughter's back from university, so I'm keeping an eye on the red kikes. I do want to, still there, beautiful, just really close. Have a coffee and a breakfast in Marlborough with my girls, and my son is in Cornwall in St Ives this week, his term having finished, and doubtless plunging off some pier or jetty into the sea. Great, there we are, we'll leave it there for now. Look forward to catching up again soon. God bless you, friends, as you go to ground.